Welcome to Crow Inclined, here today with the daily energetic check-in, and we are doing a pick a card using the Enchanted Four Hawks as our energetic cards of focus. Now, the overall feeling of everything today, before we even dig into the piles, is sort of, there's a completion, kind of a knowing, right? It's kind of a knowing of where we've been and where we're going. So yeah, a sense of knowing. Okay, that is sort of overall. So for pile number 1, our card of focus is the 10 of Earth. And the tarot deck we're using with that today is the Golden Wheel. Okay. Pile number 2, your card of focus is the 4 of Fire. And we are using the Wandering Star. Pile number 3, we have the Page of Air. And with that, we have the Pulp Tarot. Okay, feel free to pause it, check them out, see how it feels, and I will see you in your pile. Welcome, pile number 1. Our card of focus was the 10 of Earth. Okay, remembering that overall energy for all 3 piles is the knowing, right? There's a sense of knowing something within the message in your pile. So 10 of Earth, we know this is the 10 of Pentacles. It is about abundance, right? It is about generational wealth. Notice that this fairy is picking apples with her daughter, knowing that it took seeds from one apple to plant all the trees, to pick all of the fruit, to sustain them, right? I was just outside picking apples, which is really cool. So this really talks about a solid financial foundation, okay, that's going to grow and offer comfort and support to you and your family and to others, whoever you want to give it to, but it's something that's going to ripple into the future, okay? And that's a beautiful feeling. That could be where that knowing is coming from, is knowing that your family is going to be okay for a while, right? This card also talks about setting up investment accounts, but doing it in a more traditional way, something that will grow huge when you invest in it, and then just leave it alone, right? Don't touch it. Just let that compound interest build up, whatever. It can be like buying a piece of property that gets passed down through generations. It's something that ripples through generations to come. Okay, it is a level of comfort. And there is comfort in the knowing that you're going to be able to help, your family and your friends or anyone else that you want to help with your financial foundation and stability. Okay. So, yeah, this is actually a really brilliant card. This is about making sure that your family is taken care of, that you are taken care of, but also it's a completion, it's an ending, it's crossing the finish line and knowing that you have everything that you need financially and materially, for generations to come. I think that's a beautiful, beautiful feeling, and probably a huge sense of relief, a moment to exhale, all those things. So here we go. So we have the Golden Wheel. I mean, I don't know that we really need to even pull cards about that. It's a beautiful, beautiful card to have, right? I just can feel that sense of relief with that knowing that everyone's going to be taken care of. It is a beautiful, beautiful emotion. So thank you for being here, pile number one. I appreciate you so much. And I am honored to bring you this message today. All right. Well, right out of gate, we have the Ace of Wands. That's our bonk on the head card, our cock-a-doodle-doo early in the morning. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. All right. This is a gift from Spirit. It's an idea. It's something juicy and creative and fiery and full of confidence. Okay. This is for you. Now, once we reach this sort of whoo, that does free up a lot of room for us to move forward with the things that we love, right? So there's something coming in with this completion. There's a passion project or something. All right, King of Wands is definitely in your energy. This is how you're showing up. This is strong and confident and, sitting in your throne knowing that you've done the hard work and now you can actually sit and reap the rewards. And notice this fiery red ribbon on that staff. It's not the same staff, but it's got that fiery ribbon on the wand there. Okay. Yeah, so it's definitely going to put you in that energy of nothing's going to stop you. I mean, that's full on confidence, Keeping in mind with this completion and reaching this foundational wealth, right? There's something that you need to walk away from, right? Cups are of emotions. So there are things that haven't worked for us that it's time to step away from in order to move through this other energy of this fiery creation. This is beautiful. I love it. I mean, let's be real. I love all the readings, even when they scold me. I still love them. All right. Yeah, it's going to be a work of collaboration. 3 of Wheels. Or something that you're presenting to an audience. Mastering a craft of some sort. There's mastery involved with whatever this cock-a-doodle-doo bonk on the head is for you. 3 of Wheels, card of collaboration, as I said, or a presenting to the world. There's something you're presenting. What are you presenting? It's going to bring you into that generational wealth that ripples and ripples and ripples. You are, in your energy, holding on for dear life. It can kind of feel a little bit like limbo when you're working towards something, okay? You might be financial, well, if we're talking about being financially stable enough for generations to come, and then we have the 4 of Wheels. Now, this can be a miserly feeling, a miser, like holding on to your money, like not sharing, but I don't feel like that's the case with this reading. I really feel like this is, you might be down to your last few dollars, hanging on for dear life. That's what it feels like. Okay, but that is coming to an end, my friend. That is coming to an end. There's something that you're going to be presenting to the world or collaborating on that is going to put you here. Oh my gosh. How much celebration. That's going to be one heck of a party, let me tell you, of celebration. Wow, we have 2 8s in the keeping in mind. So there are things that you need to walk away from in order for this to come in. But the 8 of Wheels says keep working on it. Get into the details. Get into the mastery of what you're about to put out there, because you're just one step away from the 9, which is being financially independent. So what are you working on? Mastery. Keep working on it. So it's already something that you're working on. Hold on. keep working. So this is something that you've been working on. This is something that probably came to you like, oh my God, that's a great idea. You know, maybe you started it and put it aside. You might need a little help or collaboration with it, but it is definitely taking you to that 10 of Pentacles, to your generational wealth. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, we have all these cards that just keep popping out. Okay, 2 of them popped out, flipped over, I guess I should say. So we have the 10 of Wheels again. So 10 of Wheels, 10 of Pentacles. And we have the 10 of Earth, which is the 10 of Pentacles. This is a double tap. This is so important for you to understand that whatever this is you're working on is going to be beneficial for generations to come. All right. Now, it came out with the Temperance card. So there is some divine timing with this. There is sort of a need to maybe have it a little, to be perfect. Do I say perfect? I don't like that word, but there's a certain chemistry with the water being, you know, in most Temperance cards, you know, being poured back and forth between 2 cups, right? Until it's just right. So this might be what the holdup is it's not quite right yet, which is part of divine timing. So there's some patience that's needed for this process, but it's making you feel like you're about to lose everything. Okay? Don't stop, because this is the time for breakthroughs, right? All right. Wow. This is something big. Whatever you're working on, don't stop. Don't stop, because you're so close to the finish line. You're so close to the finish line. Oh my God, we have an 8 of Wands coming out in your energy. It's going to, when it's time, when the Temperance says it's time with divine timing, it's going to go so fast. It feels like you want it to go really fast right now. Really, really, really fast right now. Oh my goodness sakes. And we have 3 8s already coming out. I just want to look it up really quick. So 8s symbolize material wealth, success, and power. So right away, as well as balance, responsibility, and wisdom of past experiences. Okay, this is about goals, achieving your goals. So the fact that we have 3 8s coming out already in this reading, which is about achieving your goals, I mean, it's just confirmation that this 10 of Earth is actually going to happen for you, and it's going to happen. It's going to happen fast. When you complete this mastery and you have your patience, stuff's going to move, okay? Stuff's going to move real fast. It's just divine. Okay, we have 2 cards coming out. Keep in mind, yeah, you are in your head about it. Yeah, there are sleepless nights. Yes, there's anxiety and worry. Do we know it's going to work? No, there's a lot of faith and trust. And not just in the process, but in yourself. This came out flipped out, or flipped upside down, flipped over. Wow, I'm having a problem. Who cares? It came out with the Chariot. Now, the Chariot is all about movement. It is about overcoming obstacles. Okay, so when you actually complete this and you present it, right, this is all going to happen super fast. It's all going to happen super fast, especially with this double tap on the 10 of Earth and the 8s, the 3 8s coming out. All right, let's just go ahead and get a couple more. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Something good is coming for you. Yeah. The Hierophant. Wisdom. This is karmic. Wisdom. This could be in regards to how you're investing your money to do it traditionally, ways that are proven to be effective in the long term. Obviously, the Hierophant energy can be past life, wisdom, that kind of stuff too. It really feels like with this process, you might need to draw upon some sort of ancestral help. Do some meditating, pay attention to your dreams. There's some sort of, I don't know why I'm getting it, but there's some sort of medicine, healing. There's some sort of healing that's going to happen when you finally put this out. Okay? When you finally get to the point where you can let go of it, there's that Four of Wheels holding on. When you can let go of it, things are going to move really, really, really fast. I think it's going to blow your mind. Well, it's obviously going to blow your mind. You have the double tap of the Ten of Pentacles, and you have 3 eights coming out, which is achieving your material goals. And we have the card of death and transformation. So yeah, when you release whatever this is, you are going to also be releasing an older version of yourself. You're going to be releasing old thought patterns that no longer serve you, outdated beliefs. I think you're going to wow yourself, and it's going to allow you to move into a new realm with a new fresh beginning. See the plant coming out of the death? I love that it's underneath the night skies. There's mystical, magical with this transformation, you guys. It's going to pull you out of your crazy head. This is a karmic obstacle. And you're going to have that generational. This is amazing. This is amazing, 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 amazing energy. Okay, I think that is it. Oh, bottom of the deck. We have the Two of Cups. Just saying. This might be, this may have been a long haul of you working on something else and not focusing on love. But once you release it and all this energy starts moving again, there's definitely some soulmate connection that's coming in for you, okay? Strength on the bottom of the deck. This is your inner wellspring. Basically, it means you have the strength and the courage to do whatever this is, okay? All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple of spirit animal oracles just because it seems like the thing to do. All right, this is beautiful. Whatever you're working on, get it out there. I know it can be scary. It looks like it's keeping you in your head a little bit. But all of these cards are, and the energy of these cards are supporting you doing this and doing it quickly, okay? Do it quickly. The sooner the better. Yes, I know. I said it's also divine timing, but it feels like with this energy and this reading that you're about there, okay? B Spirit says, sweet results await. I really honestly think you're going to surprise yourself. I think you're going to surprise yourself. Because, I mean, the energy here is pretty calm, except for internalizing things in your mind. Yeah, you're going to surprise yourself. Anything else that wants to come out? Yeah. Seahorse Spirit says, watch and wait. Put this out. I don't think you're going to have to wait long. I think your results are going to come in really, really fast. Okay. All right, pile number 1, that is your message for today. Hopefully this hits for someone. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you soon. Welcome, pile number 2. And your card of focus is the Four of Fire. I love this card. I mean, look at how happy they are. They're like coming out of their cocoons. They've gone through the transformation. They're coming out to, and there's going to be celebration because the Four of Fire is the Four of Wands. It is a card of celebration. It's a card of freedom. Okay. freedom to celebrate, freedom from fear, freedom from all of those things. So, with the Enchanted for Hoxotaro, which is what this card is from, this is really a rite of passage celebration. Okay, it's an event that brings the community together. It marks a significant change and growth as the world is expanding. All right. So when this card shows up, it's a time for celebration, basically. You can feel the excitement bubbling. There's sort of a notable change on the horizon that feels like it's going to open new doors for you. It could be a meaningful milestone, graduation. It can be a marriage, right? Whatever this is, it's a reason to party. There's anticipation and joy. Creating ideas in your mind. This is what's going to bring the child out in you. It's a time for celebration, okay? So the overall message for all three piles is a sense of knowing. There's a sense of knowing in every message in all three piles, okay? And this is a time to celebrate. This is a milestone. This is a transformation. This is a significant change and growth that you've gone through. And so you get to celebrate now, okay? There's a knowing in the completion that you've gone through everything in this cocoon to come out. This beautiful little fairy here. All right. Okay. I have the Wandering Star for this pile of celebration. Go ahead and get those guys shuffled up, get the right energy in there. They are pre-shuffled. I'm just going to shuffle a few more times and make sure that you know how much I appreciate you. I appreciate and love you all. I'm so grateful and thankful that you show up every day and that you're helping me build this channel. And I'm honored, I'm honored to be on your journey with you. I'm honored to bring these messages to you every day. So I appreciate you. My details are in the drop down. Let's get to this beautiful message of it's party time. Party time. Excellent. Wayne's World, right? Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords. Now, in this particular deck, it's highs and lows, tension, conflict. Okay, this is kind of the nature of. So for me personally, what I'm feeling in this reading is, yeah, you've been through some growing pains. You might still be going through a few. Okay. But that milestone is coming. And the Knight of Swords carries that sort of truth and can really cut the crap, right? But it is kind of a card of tension. The Knight of Swords often can rush into a situation without considering consequences. It can be a bit of an immature energy, right? But right now, for this, I just think it's part of your growing pains. It really, really feels like that, because this is about reaching that milestone. And coming through a period of growth, okay? So, wow, look at, this is your energy. So coming through that and reaching that milestone is putting you in your Queen of Wands energy. This is the energy of creativity, of leadership, focus. This is a card of independence. It is self-confidence. It's like this queen can have a great idea and everyone else says, oh my gosh, that's a terrible idea. And this queen's going to be like, oh yeah, watch me. I'm going to do this. I don't care what you think. I don't care what you say. She can really go it alone if necessary, if it's something that she believes in. Okay, so this is the energy showing up in your pile. The center pile is yours. Your energy, anyway. Keep in mind we have the Eight of Swords. Wow, yeah, there's a lot of mind stuff going on. So this is a feeling of frustration. Yeah, it's like you're right on the cusp of a breakthrough, right? I don't know if you've ever played with a slingshot. You know, you load whatever in it and you pull back on that rubber band. I don't do it anymore. I did as a kid. And it's that shaky tension right before you let it go. That's what this feels like. So you're on the cusp of this breakthrough. You're on the cusp of coming out of this cocoon. And so there's some tension, there's some frustration, there's some anxiety. There's a little bit of a feeling of feeling trapped, but you are right there, my darlings. You are right there with this card. Four of Fires, card of celebration. And you definitely, with this Queen of Wands energy coming out for you, like that's your knowing. You know that there's that tension, you know, that tension and that frustration. You know that is going to end up in celebration. So that's your knowing. You are aware of where you are. You are aware of what you need to go through. You are aware of this rite of passage for yourself. Coming up under that Knight of Swords in the nature of, obsession, fear, this is shadow. So this is what you have to release. You know, when we move from one realm and we are birthed or come out of a cocoon into another, we have to leave aspects of ourself behind. I do believe this is referring to probably outdated beliefs, outdated ways of thinking, probably some negative self. I mean, these are things about you that you're leaving behind. And you are. And that can be why this card of tension is here too, because there are probably, when we abandon, I say abandon, but when we cut away the parts of ourselves that no longer serve us, those parts become really, really loud, right? Because they don't want to go. But it's important that you are letting them go. And with this coming up under the nature of, this is the last little bit before you come out of your cocoon, right? Before the celebration. We are all releasing aspects of ourselves so much. Like collectively, we're letting go. Collectively, we're growing. Collectively, we're moving forward. Collectively, we understand and realize there's a knowing that we cannot continue the way that we are continuing. And this is amazing energy because so many of us are going through this rite of passage, moving through this transformation, right? There's an energy, there's a huge energy with that is so supportive to all of us. This is generational wealth, inheritance, family, property. This is a very traditional sort of slow-moving way of building that financial and material foundation that is going to ripple through generations. So there's something in your thought process, there's something, with tension and fear that is making you feel trapped and frustrated. Once you let that go and you finish this rite of passage and come to this place of incredible fun and celebration, this comes in. This is in your energy. Stepping into this Queen of Wands energy that is showing up as you. This is you. You're just kind of getting messed up in your head, right? It's going to bring this. When you step into that confidence and that knowing that you are coming out of this cocoon, that 10 of Pentacles is coming in. Pile number 1, the card of focus was 10 of Pentacles, and that 10 of Pentacles came out a couple of times, so it might be worth it to take a look at, to watch pile number 1, just because of the congruency. They're very, very similar messages. Okay, yeah, once you step out of that and understand that you are the one that's sort of keeping you from, it's not that you're keeping yourself from the last steps of this transformation. It's just sticky right now. The last little bit of it is hanging on, and you are moving through it. So celebrate that. And you are. So coming out of this trapped feeling and anxiety is going to put you straight onto a new journey. Makes sense. Coming out of this cocoon and celebrating is putting you on a new path. This is a new beginning. You're shedding the old. Shedding the old. Notice this. Notice the snake. Shedding the skin of the old snake. And going on this new adventure. Oh my God, I love it. I want to go on an adventure. I want to go. You know, it's funny. For several years, I didn't get to go last year, and I'm not going to get to go this year, but I've been going to Iceland Airwaves, the music festival. And I am not going to be able to go again this year, and it just bums me out because that place has it's in my heart. It's in I don't know, maybe I've lived there in a past life, but so now when I see you guys going on these grand adventures, I want to go. I want to go to Iceland. I love that place. But I'm going to miss it again this year, and that's okay. You know why? Because it's going to happen again next year, and they're adding really incredible things. So, new venues, Arctic Airways. I think there's a Spanish version, Spanish Airways. So they're adding different... It's such a mishmash of music anyway. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm getting a sidetrack on adventure. So there's something about adventure for y'all. Take an adventure. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? The Three of Wands is the card of adventure. Card of adventure, luck, action. Look at, she's like scoping out. Where am I going to go next? So it does indicate travel. And confirmation that my little, you know, side conversation about, you know, going to Iceland, traveling an adventure. I mean, this is confirmation. There's an adventure coming for you, okay? Or you're just going to go for it. You're going to, well, with that Fool, you're going to go for whatever adventure you want to go for. I think that's beautiful. I think it's beautiful. And, you know, with the Three of Wands too, I mean, that is kind of crossing water. Typically, they're kind of waiting for the ship to come in to pick them up, or for a ship to come in. But this is definitely adventure. And there's good luck. There's action. There's action with that card. Don't you want to take action after being stuck in a cocoon for a while? Whoo, coming up in your energy. This is contentment. This is prosperity. This is emotional wish fulfillment, and not just for you. This ripples out to everybody. This is coming out with the Ten of Pentacles. This is in your energy. Okay? This rite of passage, this shift from one realm to another for you, this rite of passage, the struggles that you've been through to go through this growth. Holy Krakatoa. I mean, this is amazing. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, right? You gotta let go of an aspect of the self. There's something in your mind that's keeping you feeling a little trapped and frustrated, but you're doing it. You're having that celebration. Nothing's gonna stop you. No one's gonna stop you. And oh my gosh, it just feels so fun. Like there's so much fun and adventure coming to you. Now, as you take this adventure and you are the Fool, which the Fool has a lot of innocence, right? Purity. As you take this leap or step out into this new journey, you are bringing the maturity of the Emperor with you, right? This is law and order, yeah, but this is also a card of maturity. And I love that he has this wise owl on his shoulder. Card of maturity. Wow. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, let's see if anything else comes out for you in this reading. I think it's pretty darn clear. You know, Go ahead and order that cake. Get the balloons. Throw some confetti. Invite your besties. Get a DJ. Hire a band. Because it is about, whoa, it is about to be go time. Look at the Ace of Pentacles just came out. Beginning is prosperity. There's a lot of prosperity in this reading for you. Coming through this period of growth. This is a milestone for you. Celebrate it. That celebration is also going to give, shoot out energy, right? And energy attracts energy. Like attracts like. That is a gift from Spirit. That is a gift from Spirit. Celebrate. Celebrate. I was just going to say we get stuck in our minds. Here we are with the Five of Swords. With the things that don't work out for us. And this is really about celebrating all the things that have. Okay, and as soon as I was about to say, we get stuck in our head with the things that don't work, out comes the Five of Swords. Now, this is kind of a bittersweet win, typically, but it is a card of conflict. No one wins with this card, right? So you're not really doing yourself any favors by, I mean, this could be kind of holding on to a grudge, too. I don't know why that popped up. Are you holding a grudge against someone? Let it go. This might be part of this devil. Let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Because all this stuff is coming in. You went through it. You went through it. You went through this period of growth, and it was hard, and there were struggles, and guess what? Fives are a breakthrough. You're done with that. Let's move on to the Six, right? What is the Six of Swords? Six of that's a moving on card. It doesn't feel like you're blocking anything, and it does feel like you're recognizing and understanding. Come on out of that cocoon. It's time. Let go of the grudges. Let go of the hurts, because we just make those part of our narrative. They're not really who we are. They don't define us. We overcome things. That's what we do. We go through the rites of passage to come out and have this amazing celebration, right? And with that, we have beginnings again. This is great. I mean, this is obviously a beginning coming out of this cocoon. So celebrate yourself. Your cup's going to be overflowing. There's love and relationships coming with this Ace of Swords. This is a gift from Spirit. All right. I don't want to, wow, that flew out. I don't want to stop this reading because it's so beautiful, but I'm going to. And I'm going to grab just a couple of animal spirit totem, or spirit animal totem oracles, just because I love the energy with this pile. Celebrate, like I said, order that cake. I love chocolate cake with double dark chocolate buttercream frosting. I have to stay away from that stuff. Not keep it in my house. It's dangerous. I will sit and eat a whole cake. I'm not lying. All right. Cake is good. Order that cake. Enjoy yourself. The other thing about the Four of Fire, the Four of Wands, is that, like in a traditional Rider-Waite, they actually come out of the safety of the walls of the castle or the palace or the homestead kind of situation. And they go out into an open field where they've built sort of this, archaic structure and hung some streamers. And there's no fear of being out and open, right? There's no fear that something bad is going to happen. It is just pure celebration. I love that. There is no fear, no fear. Aww, the deer spirit says, bring a gentle touch. Yeah, this is really about treating yourself with more respect, right? When we treat ourselves with respect and we are gentle with ourselves, that is self-love. That is honoring the self. That's a beautiful card. I don't think I've ever pulled that one. That's wild. Okay. Frog Spirit says clear the clutter. That's right, because we're leaving the clutter behind, moving into a new realm. I love that he has this little sphere of like magic, mystical magic in there. There's a lot of trust with that card as well. Okay. And last one, it wanted to come out. It flipped, is Wolf Spirit and turn knowledge into wisdom. Okay. So coming through this rite of passage, we do bring our knowledge with us. Turn knowledge into wisdom. It is. It's happening. But for right now, party on. Celebrate yourself. This is so cool. I love it. All right, you guys. Thank you, pile number 2. That is your message. I hope that helped. Like and subscribe. Share with your besties. And I will see you next time. Welcome, pile number 3. Our card of focus is the Page of Air. I love this card. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, crows are messengers. Well, it's a crow or a raven. I'm not really sure. Does it say in here? I don't. Oh, it's a crow. Okay, yeah. Yay, crow inclined. Anyway, so this is the Page of Air has a crow that brings them messages from the outermost edges of the universe. Ooh, I like that. So the crows actually memorize this divine communication and then deliver it. So there is a message of clarity coming in for you with this card. Now, whatever that message is, we don't really know. You know, it's often words of encouragement or ideas that help solve problems, because that's kind of what air does. Air is the swords. So it's thought, intellect, and strategy typically. So pay attention to messages coming to you at this time, because again, it's going to help you with maybe a challenge that's happening in your life now or that's going to come up. So this is about making sure that the information is as accurate as possible. Okay? It's about not changing the message to suit a certain narrative. When we see this page, there is a message incoming for you. So pay attention to the signs, synchronicities. It's going to come from outside of you, but it's going to give you some clarity. Now, this may be about you needing to confront something difficult or deal with some difficulties that are in your life right now. So don't shrug off this challenge. It's time for you to take care of whatever this is, face it head on, and clearly articulate your position. If it's something that you're going to have to sort of argue for, the Page of Air suggests that you focus on the facts. Okay? Clearly articulate and stay in the world of fact. Don't make stuff up. All right? So this is a message incoming. Now, with the overall message for all 3 piles being a knowing, okay, this is definitely about this message coming in. This is going to offer you some clarity, which is going to give you some, you know, a knowing about something that you didn't previously have. Information. All right. We have the Pulp Tarot. We're going to go ahead and, I mean, I did pre-shuffle, but we're going to shuffle it up a little bit more and really dig into the energy of this Page of Air card. I do love the Page of Air. Typically in other decks, the page will, you know, go to the top of the hill and just for a different vantage point and disconnect from emotions, right? For that clarity, that mental clarity to come in. So maybe you're having a little bit of confusion right now around something, but when this crow does show up, it's a message that will be a message for you that will help with that. Okay. Oh, come back here. All right. And I want to thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm honored to bring you messages. Thank you so much for showing up. And not just for me. I mean, you're showing up for yourself, really. I just get a little benefit from that because I love, like I said, bringing these messages to you every day. All right, let's unpack this. What do we got? Where are we going? Oh, well, that one wanted to just stay stuck on my little mat. Okay, the Eight of Cups, walking away. Yeah, so this is a card of emotion. So you may have to step away from your emotions in order to deal with whatever this is, that you're going to have to face head on, okay? Stepping out of emotions and stepping into logic. Well, there's clarity about whatever this is coming in with this message, okay? Oh my goodness sakes, and here is the epitome of clarity. We have, sorry, I just had to do something there. We have the Ace of Swords. This is a gift from Spirit. The sword of truth is going to pierce the veil into the material world. So there is a truth. There is a big truth coming. It's not little, like the page of air says. It's huge. Wow. Okay. That's a huge knowing, isn't it? Keeping in mind, yeah, the Empress energy is coming out. This is a card of abundance. So where you may have felt something lacked over here, this clarity, this truth bomb is coming in. This crow is bringing this truth bomb. And it's going to either put you here or it's going to remind you of the abundance around you. A lot of times we focus on the things in our lives that don't work out. And we need to really look at all the things that do and have and are. If you have someone in your life and they keep doing this one little thing that keeps bothering you and you focus on that, they're just going to keep doing it. If you focus on all the good things they do, I guarantee you're going to see less of the stuff that annoys you and more of the stuff that you love. There were actually scientific studies done about that with couples, right? So anyway, I don't want to get into that right now. Let's stick with this reading. But whatever this clarity, truth bomb, it's a truth bomb. Yeah, it's going to remind you of your abundance and the things in your life to be thankful and grateful for. All right. But you are going to have to step away from the emotional aspect of whatever this is coming in. It might trigger you. It might trigger an emotional response. So by bringing in the swords, the logic, the intellect, the strategy, to the all of that, to help balance out your emotional state, right, is going to help you get through this. It doesn't feel like, oh my God, we have the Page of Swords again. All right. Yeah, you definitely have a message coming in. And it's big. I love her expression. She's like, ta-da, here's your present of truth. And then the Ace of Swords goes, wha-bam, right on you. Okay. Yeah. Okay. There's definitely a message coming in for you. Please, please, please don't get hung up in your emotions on it. Stay in the facts, stay in the truth, and not, how do I say this? Not your truth. We all have our personal truth that's true for ourselves. That isn't always factual. This reading is about staying in the factual truth. Okay. Interesting. Oh, my word. Yeah. getting to the truth. You have the Queen of Swords coming out underneath the Ace of Swords. Whatever this truth bomb is, this clarity that's coming in for you with this gift from Spirit, this Ace of Swords, it feels like you're going to be passing it on. Right? You're going to be able to use whatever that is, and you're going to be able to pass it on. Now, the thing with the queens, they still, even though this is kind of, the swords can be kind of a cold, detached energy, the queens all have a nurturing aspect. And so it looks to me, and it feels to me, like whatever this truth is, you are going to be passing it on. You may actually be, I want to say, are you going to be mentoring? Whoa, where'd that come from? All right, simmer down now. That was for someone. Simmer down now. All right. Hold on. Whoa. It just, all of a sudden, the energy feels like you're on a galloping horse, right? Going across a flat desert with no end. Or field, or whatever. It's exhilarating. It's exhilarating is what I'm trying to say. But it's also fast moving, and there's not an option to jump off. Oh my God. Yeah, there's going to be a huge celebration with this. This is the Four of Wands, celebration, freedom. Wow, pile number 2, this, the Four of Fire. So pile number, you may want to watch pile number 2. And that's funny because pile number 2 seemed very connected with pile number 1. This feels connected to pile number 2. A breakthrough. This is a breakthrough. A truth bomb breakthrough. Steady yourself. Stay cool. Keep it cool. I don't know why I'm laughing. I don't know. It just feels like it's going to be good, whatever it is. You know, and it may feel hard at first, you know, having to step away from your emotions of it. But this is, even though it's all in the mind, it's really going to balance you in a way that's going to allow you to get through this and get back to what's meant to be. This Empress energy and this celebratory, you know, ending of a cycle, completion, party, right? All right. Oh my God, this energy feels really good. I wasn't sure. It feels really good. I wasn't sure with that page coming out, but we have the World coming out underneath. Yeah, so this is allowing you to complete a cycle, right? The World, this is a completion that allows you to actually reap the rewards of all your hard work, right? When everything comes to fruition in a beautiful, beautiful way. Completing a cycle is very karmic. Okay. Okay, oh my gosh. The Three of Swords is in your energy, yeah. Now, typically I don't, if you know my reading, you know I don't read reversals. It did come out in reverse. Yeah, I mean, whatever this truth is that's coming out, it definitely has something to do with old hurts. And it may actually trigger, remember what I said here, is you might get triggered into your emotional state, okay? So something about it is going to be triggering. It's okay. Let it. It's part of the cleansing process. It's part of whatever you're releasing. It's part of the truth of you. Let it come up and then let it go. And you tell yourself, wow, that served me then, but it doesn't serve me now. I'm not that person anymore. That's not me anymore, right? Because you're going here to that beach party. You're going to the beach party. Yeah. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. This is a card of persistence. Do not give up. Look at her holding on for dear life. It's okay. This is happening for you. You just have to get through this thing, this one thing. But the truth is coming. The truth is coming. And then you get to go to this beach party. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune just popped right out there. Yeah, there's going to be major movement. I mean, I mean, swords are really fast energy anyway. But this huge truth bomb, it may, because there's 2 pages here, it may come in two parts, this truth bomb. Regardless, it's part of your karma and destiny. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if anything else wants to come out. I love this for you. Just stay strong. Work on your core. Core strength is needed. Stay cool. Don't react. Don't be reactionary, okay? Yeah, we have the Hanged Man. So this may be something you've been waiting on for a long time, okay? Because you couldn't move forward in the way that you were moving forward, and now this epiphany, clarity, fog's lifting is coming in huge ways for you. You're going to be able to do that. You're going to understand why you needed to be sort of in limbo for a little bit, because Hanged Man's kind of like a cosmic timeout. And you're put there. You can't move forward in the way that you've been moving forward. You're put here to reevaluate, to reassess, and to pivot in a new direction. It's enlightenment. It's understanding. Okay? And boy, is it coming for you. Bottom of the deck, we have the Fool card. So it's going to be a totally, totally new beginning for you. I just want to see if anything else wants to come out. Anything at all. Yeah. Death. God, I think all 3 piles got the Death cards. That's huge transformation. Moving from one realm to another. You know, it means you have to leave part of yourself behind. And that's okay. Leave bits of yourself behind, leave people behind, leave places behind in order to step into a new journey. And that's okay, because all of those things are going to come back to you bigger and better than before. All right. Bottom of the deck, get some rest. You're going to be able to get some rest, that's for sure. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull just a couple of spirit animal oracles. This is beautiful. I'm so curious about I mean, this is huge truth. This is huge truth. It's going to change your world in big, beautiful ways. Okay, just refrain from overreacting emotionally. Okay, let's not overreact. Let's not get triggered. Brace yourself. Practice your breathing. It really feels like it's going to be huge, but amazing. Huge but amazing. Yeah, embrace the in-between. Yeah, so right now with the flamingo spirit, you're really being asked to sort of temper your emotions and breathe into this waiting period, right? So embrace the in-between. This is sort of what you're waiting for. It's the waiting period, okay? It's the period between not knowing and knowing. There's a lot of knowing that's coming with this reading, pile number 3. Whew. Right, yeah. The groundhog spirit says time to let go. It truly, truly is with this death card coming in, and the 8 of Cups of walking away. Sorry, can you see it? Walking away from what you need to walk away from. So yeah, time to let go. Time to let go. This is beautiful. Making room for better. Letting go of what no longer serves us, and then expanding the good juicy into that space, right? Filling it with good things. Yeah. Chameleon Spirit says act as if. Oh my gosh. That's right. Act as if. As if it's already happened. For some of you, it has. This is confirmation. Okay, pile number 3, that is your message. Thank you so much for being here. I really love the energy in this pile. I kind of almost don't want to leave, but that's it. That's your message. All right, like, subscribe, and share with your besties. And I'll see you next time.